Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Who's ready to see the last two layout sketches from 30 Days of Sketches Series 10, which was all the way back in October. But we all know that I slacked a little bit. Life, it was life, but we're getting back on track. So we've got sketch 30 and 31 to share today. If this is something you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, back in October, I hosted the 30 Days of Sketches Series 10, which included 31 exclusive sketches created by my lovely friends and fellow scrapbookers. They all submitted and I got to pick 31 to share with you guys. It was so much fun. Everything was already shared on Instagram if you follow me over there, but I have been sharing on YouTube as well. And like I said, life happened and I got stopped, and so I'm trying to catch up, and we've made it to the last 2 days, so I'm very excited about this, and I sincerely apologize to everyone that was a part of days I think 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, because I did not mean to make this take so long to share. But without further ado, let's look at sketch number 30. I love this sketch. It was created by Kathy, and I think it's Zakark Lang is how you say her name, but I love this. So it's a photo, possibly more if you wanted to, but these fun layers, some strips of paper, and then some embellishments over on the right hand side as well. She hand drew this sketch, which I love, and it's so eye-catching. It was really, really fun, and I love the way that she was able to create her sketch. So I'm just going to go down my little list that I have on my phone, and it starts off with Sarah. Now, Sarah moved her photo up just a little bit from the sketch, but the rest of it is very much following what you can see in the sketch, and she used what I think is ribbon. I cannot tell you how cool that is. Like, who uses ribbon? Do you still use your ribbon? I forget about it, and I don't think I've touched ribbon in a very long time. So I loved seeing that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Please excuse me if it's not, but that's what it looks like. And I love this beautiful photo of her daughter or her granddaughter, whoever it is. It's a really beautiful photo, and it's highlighted with all the things that she's done to it. We then have Arlene, who flipped the sketch, which again, you know I'm all about the changing it up. So she had a really fun photo. Oh, how cute is that photo? And she's got another little title there, and then some beautiful pattern paper. And she used just one layer kind of sticking out behind her photo, but she has layers. If you look really hard at her photo, she's got about 3 or 4 pieces of pattern paper under there, making up for not maybe having them as far out as you can see in the sketch. We've got Sharon, who took this and made it her own, which I love. Baseball themed layout, which is always fun. Sports themes are really fun to see. She's got 3 photos that she's got the idea, but she's spaced it out even more. She still has that fun vertical line going on, and the embellishment clusters there. This is really neat and a fun way to kind of maybe go over those lines. If you're like, this is maybe too separate for me, this is a great example of how you can separate that and make it spread throughout the page. We have Kathy, and oh, look at the cute baby. I love this layout. It is so pretty. She's used Maggie Holmes, so it's already got that beautiful soft look to it. And then she just followed her sketch just exactly the way that it is. And I really love this. I'm drawn to it. This is probably the one that if I was looking at to scrap list would be the one I would go to. Mostly I think it's just because of the way it all came together for her. I love it. Right on. We have Pamela, and how fun is this? Does this not just make you happy? It's a spring layout or a blooming layout, right? So it's got that nice, fresh kind of feel to it. She's used white in the middle of that center vertical line, which really helps that photo pop. I love that. Honestly, I would never think to do that. So it's a really neat thing to look at and be like, hey, I should try that. It'll help my photo. So I'm actually going to give this idea a try with the white and then the patterns. She's got her title going to the embellishment onto the right. So that's another way of being able to cross that divide if that's something you're struggling with. This is a great example of how to do that. And then her little cluster up at the top. But I love it. I love the crisp freshness of how she was able to make that look. And those were the layouts for 30. And then we get to do 31, which was kind of the bonus sketch, but it was created by one of my very good friends, who is Jen, Kay's mom, here and on Instagram. And her sketch was so beautiful. And it's just another one of those ones where you could just take it and put it in a frame. It's so pretty. So she's got one centralized photo and then embellishments on all four corners or sides of the paper. This is so fun. I would never, ever think to do anything like this, but I saw it and it just so eye-catching. Of course, she's got flowers going on there, so that helps as well. Who doesn't love a good flower? And we're going to start this one off by Kim, and her layout is a 2-page layout. It turned out into 2 pages, but her single one for this, she went ahead and kind of just made it work for her, which is really fun. And I lost it. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I got it back. And so what she has kind of done here is she's spread it across the 2 pages, and she's got her little bits on each one of the sides, but then she didn't do a centralized photo. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 photos across the 2 pages, which is really neat. So I hope this gives you a really good example of how you can take something and stretch it. If you're a 2-page scrapbooker, or you don't like to just scrapbook one photo, like you have more photos than that and that's not your style, make it work for you. Like, look at how she can 4 photos. I think that's a little bit more up some people's alleys. So I thought this was a really awesome take on it, and I thank you, Kim, for sharing that with us. We have Adele, who went not crazy in a bad way, but crazy in an awesome way. So she says her title is Elves on Vacay, and she's got a photo of the elf on the, I'm assuming it's Elf on the Shelf. It looks a little bit different than mine. Maybe it's different. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming. And then she has all these amazing embellishments all over the place. She didn't necessarily do one on all 4 sides, but she definitely has that top and bottom one there, and then she spread it out. So she's got that centralized photo like the sketch, and then went out that way, which I love. This is so much fun. I love it. It really just makes me smile, and it's just fabulous. All right, next up we have Anna, and hers is very much following the sketch, and it's so pretty and just shows how you can just follow the sketch. You don't have to take it and make it different. Just follow it and you're still going to end up with a beautiful, beautiful layout. So she's got her centralized photo. She's got her different places all on the outside, plus a border in yellow that kind of encases it all. And it's just really pretty and documents, I'm sure, a really fun outing is what it looks like to me. So love that. I thought that was a great way of showcasing how you can follow the sketch exactly. I know I always talk about going outside of what it looks like, but you don't have to do that. Follow it too. We like the sketches because of the way they're created. So don't feel bad about just following it exactly. All right, next up we have Kristen. And I know back in October, she was in the middle of working on the wedding album. I believe it was for her daughter. And I love this. So she's got her photo, but she's made it work with her collection and what she's going with. And she does have the idea of having little bits and pieces on the outside corners and leaving the inside just neutral, which is really pretty. And of course, there's blue in the bridesmaids' dresses is what she's pulled in from her colors. And it's just stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful layout. So that was Kristen's take. And then we have Jennifer, so the sketch creator. And again, please remember these were created back in October. And so she was on theme with the month and created a fall/pumpkin inspired layout with that pumpkin paper, which is just so pretty. Oh my goodness, I want that paper. And then she's got her 4 little areas, her centralized photo, and her title with, I think, about 3 layers of pattern paper behind her photo to break up a little bit of that busyness from that pumpkin paper, but it's very pretty. Try and say pumpkin paper 5 times fast. I dare you. All right. And then I think last up, we have the lovely Amber, and this is so pretty. So she has gone ahead and used some purple. I think it's Halloween as well. I love all of these. And she did some mixed media. And then instead of using like pattern paper or whatever, she's used a cut file that has arrows in those 4 places, which I love. That totally brings your eye right into the photo. She's added some embellishments because this is how Amber creates layout. She loves to add really fun embellishments all over the place. So this is a very Amber layout and I love it. Plus a beautiful border to again encase it all and make it work. And it's just so cute. So that's it. Those are the last 2 sketches that I have to share with you guys. I finally got to it. Again, I'm very sorry that it took so long, but they're there, they're done. We will be looking at the next 30 days of sketches starting March 1st. And I've already put the sign up out in my Facebook group. I have almost everyone. There were a few places still vacated, needing. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for there. So I've got that out. If you are interested in creating a sketch, please go over there and let me know. I'm trying to go until I've got my 30 and then, I've got it cut off and we'll start saving and looking into June. But that is what has happened. I am planning to work through some of those sketches. I didn't get any sketches done in October. Personally, again, last year was just so crazy busy transitional year for my family. So I am hoping this year I am taking quite a step back. I'm not enforcing myself to do much more than maybe 5 layouts a month. So we'll see how it goes, but I would love to revisit some of those sketches because they are gorgeous. And I hope that that helps you see that when you see a series like 30 Days of Sketches, it does not mean that you have to participate in all 30 days. Ever does that mean that. In my Facebook group, they will be there forever and ever and ever until Facebook is done. I have them separated by series and you can always go back and revisit them at any time. So please do that. Get inspired. That's the whole point of this series. And I hope you all are having a fabulous start to your 2023. I will see you guys all in a couple days because I do have a layout to share. I'm just finishing that up. So that should be up in the next few days. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Bye.